Greetings and welcome, family. I'll be right there. I'm just lighting up another crystal. So stand by. Hold on. Okay, almost ready. Almost ready. Okay, hold 1 second. Test 1, 2, 3. Family, let me know if you can hear me, if my sound is okay. Let me know. All right? I can hear myself, but I don't know if you all can hear me. And I'm just going to feed my kitty cat. So let me text, because if y'all can't hear me, I got to make this adjustment. Oh, okay, you can hear me. Okay, thank you. All right, listen, I got a hungry little tabby. Let me just magnetize his food, and we're going to start the show. Come here, putty cat. Come on. He likes 2 meals a day. Oh, just to show you, this is my magnet on a weight. So what I do is I magnetize the food to maintain health of my cats, to make it magnetically alkaline. So I'm going to be honest with y'all, family. I don't know what the kind of food they call cat food, but I think it leaves much to be desired. But anyway, just to maintain the health of my cat, I actually rub the magnet briskly, the north side, over the cat food before I open it up. And then I pop the top and feed him, because he's got a hearty appetite. Only thing about that, every time I feed him, he got to run to the cat litter. But this is all part of the care of these little 4-legged advanced extraterrestrials, because after living with cats for so many years instead of mice, I find that they got some supernatural abilities, but they try to hide it from you. So let me just turn on this light, and we'll get on with the show. Miss Bliss is traveling. So she won't be with us tonight, but we're going to get the mothership moving. All right. Here we go. All right. Got the AC on. I got a cat fed. And let's get on with the program. So without further ado, let's do the openings, family. Let us begin with first I put the cartouche, or the shanu. That's the ancient Egyptian word. Allegedly, what cartouche means is like bullet casing. That's what the French call the cartouche, but it's known as shanu, according to my brother Metu.
who's my graphic artist. All right, here we go. Here's the advertisements before we get into the gist of the program. Okay, that's first one.
Peace, family. I wanted to show you some of these great quality t-shirts that were designed by the brother Shaka. The I Am t-shirts. I am a generator, an operator, and a destroyer. Great quality t-shirts, 100% cotton. If you like one of these t-shirts, reach out to the brother Shaka at N as in Nancy, F as in Frank, N as in Nancy, Shaka at gmail.com. That's NFN Shaka at gmail.com. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
You know, I don't mean to get off course, but I was just looking at that shirt, and it reminds me of the three forces of nature according to Hinduism. I think it's Vishnu is creator, Brahma is like the love maintainer of creation, and the destroyer of creation, I think, is Shiva. But I think there's three aspects of the divine energy. And what I'm saying that for, I truly believe that Xenon is in alignment with Brahma. So we're talking about regeneration. I think that's the Brahma energy. But let's move on to Coconut Rob.
Here it is, family. The best soup in Brooklyn. Prepared meticulously, exclusively by the world famous Coconut Rob. Coconut Rob, what do you have in this delicious
what did I do?
conundrum? this awesome feast of nutritious delight. Tell us what you hooked it up with.
It's a combination of a couple of things, actually.
Couple looks like
Yeah.
a whole collage.
Nah, well, the actual base of it is the great northern beans, great northern white beans, and then we did it with a whole, as you would say, a conundrum of vegetables. All right, the malanga cocoa, which I like, of course. It's a root vegetable, but it's low in starch and rich in vitamin B2. So we use that and let that kind of come to a boil in the water, and then that thickens the broth. Wow. Then we use the barrow bananas, butternut squash noodles. Also, we use zucchini noodles, bell peppers, red bell peppers, green bell peppers, yellow bell peppers. And in this one in particular, we brought some both East African and West African seasonings. We used the East African seasoning called a shiro, which is usually used with like miso wet and lentils and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's added like a little bit of spice. And then we use the Ghanaian seasoning in there that's called shitsu, or shitu, actually. It's like a red bean.
Lord have
But
mercy.
this one is all vegan, of course. It's got a nice little spice to it.
Yeah, and
So-
those who are sensitive to salt, is there any salt in here?
Absolutely no salt. at
No
all.
salt.
We don't use any salt.
What days are you here? Coconut Rob?
Well, today I'm here Tuesday. Tomorrow I'll be here too, but the soup days are principally Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. But, of course, the public demands, I'm going to probably make a small one also tomorrow as well.
Excellent. And
look good?
yeah, man. What's the contact number?
Oh, 347-243-1678. And, of course, you know I'm here at Nicholas, Brooklyn.
1396 Fulton
1396
Street
Fulton
in
Street.
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn
between
Avenue.
New York and Brooklyn Avenue. God
Absolutely.
bless the cook and the time it took.
The toppings are arugula, avocados, a mango chutney, a cucumber chutney, and culantro, or what they call shadow benny. Baby spinach and baby arugula.
Excellent. Yummy, yummy for your tummy.
Yeah. Coconut Rob's expanding his services. Okay, let's move on to Well, you know what? I'm going to change up the lineup, but let's do the investing in the young musicians who will be the hit makers of tomorrow.
Family, I am here with a magical moment of young musicians. And this is Kim, Sister Kim, and she has a message about investing into the future musicians of our community. Sister Kim, tell us what you got here.
Hi everyone, Kim, proud parent of children at the Big Apple Leadership Academy for the Arts. We teach HBCU high stepping marching band to our kids from age 5 and up. It is a free after school program, tuitionless, and it's open to all. Our kids are amazing. If you can, jump on our website. We're looking for support, donations. Our kids need new instruments so that they can high step on. Our website is www.bola.org, BALAA.org. And I appreciate the time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And so, family, listen up close. We're talking about investing in the artists of tomorrow. By investing in them, if you have a little expendable change to invest in the youth, the genius, this is the opportunity. And in this description on this video will be the details of sending your donation to PayPal or Zelle or Cash App.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you for your support. Our children are the future.
Yes. And family, wherever you're listening from, whatever part of the world, whatever part of this beautiful spaceship planet, regardless of what shape you might imagine it to be, let us know in the comments what part of the world you're holding the divine fire as we continue the opening.
Remember to subscribe, share, and like this video. And magnets, crystals, pyramids, and remember to journey to the bliss.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you there, Sade Libra Aura.
Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, and Pyramids, and Journey to Bliss. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, and Ashe.
All right. And now we have our brother Baraka at the beach.
Action. The time is now. Summon the warrior energy in you, the healer in you, the divine masculine, the divine feminine energy in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burdens, distractions, and anything that's holding you back, and take your rightful place. The battle is all around us, and it's right in your face. Let's go.
keeper. Yes, I am my brother's keeper. Yes, I am my brother's keeper. Yes, I am of my brother's keeper. Yes, I am my brother's keeper. Of the universe, my brother's keeper. Is masters of the universe, my brother's keeper. Yes, I am 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 my brother's keeper. Yes, I am
Health, love, wealth is your destiny.
You know, the real deep thing, family, is when we started the show. I just got an email from someone, and I'm going to share it with you later on in the program. But let me look at the comments. I want to acknowledge from what part of the world everyone is listening in on. Here we have Fanatic Network, St. Louis. All right. Greetings and good evening, Miss Bliss, Uncle Hank from North Carolina, South Jersey. All right. Thank you, Celeste Codes. Thank you, Monica. Celeste Codes is saying hello. Yeah, Chloe's a little under the weather. I had to make her a special crystal amulet. Come to find out, family, I called up my friend who did a kitty cat Chloe drive-by years ago. Found out my Chloe is 20 human years young. So she's starting to act a little rusty. In human years, that would be like 140, if I'm not mistaken. If you have, what is it, 7 years to a cat is 1 year is equivalent to 7 on a cat. So Chloe is 20 human years. So I made an amulet for her, a xenon amulet. So I'll keep you posted how helpful it is, because you know she's a little under the weather. So thank you, Celeste Codes. Here we go. Strawberry 55. Greetings from San Antonio, Texas. Desi Whaley. And thank you, Strawberry 55. Tell everybody hit the like button. And we have Rhonda from Rex, Georgia. And Goddess London Soup said, London Blue said, love that soup. And greetings, Jaguar. And Renee Freeman from South Dakota. And we got folks from Paris, France. Salute. Ramal with a fancy name, kept penned in. And thank you for listening in from France, Paris, France. We have Desi and Charlotte. Okay, what do you got here? Desi said, you went off on semen retention, but you did tell us as women how to deal with that or develop the discipline. Oh, that's a subject that still needs addressing. So thank you for all your comments. So let's do our invocation. And let's do it with some music tonight as a backdrop. Let me turn up the music to do our invocation, because presently a lot of people are going through challenges. Miss Bliss said that these Mercury retrograde and all these 7 planets in retrograde is going to create a conundrum of unaddressed trauma and drama. And I'm watching. I'm like, man, it's like the only thing missing is popcorn and a soda. I'm telling you, you know. But family, during these times, be like Teflon and don't let nothing stick to you. Not people's ignorant comments or accusations. Don't let anyone make you feel less than the divine being you are during this critical time we're living in. Because right now, you just had a massive earthquake in Morocco. And I have a good friend. She left. Spirit told her to leave and come visit her family in America the day before the earthquake. And where she lives is ground zero where the actual earthquake occurred. So that's what we have. The only thing we have coming into or going into the harvest autumn season into winter and the following year of spring is our intuition. Sharpen intuition. Be aware. Look at body movements and be just awareness so that when the wind of spirit tells you to do this or go left or go right, don't let that monkey mind get in the way to second guess your intuition. Okay, so here we're going to play this music as we do our invocation. Take hold of your crystal, your glass of water, your prayer stick, put your pyramid hat on, and let's get centered. I am in me. I am in this bliss. I am in you, in listening audience. Now and in the future, we collectively and individually bring our wave consciousness into our heart, the divine fire of eternity. And with the attitude of gratitude, I say from my heart to yours, thank you for being here. Thank you for being born. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you for your genius. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for rising and getting up even after stumbling. Because all of us stumble as we chisel away to the diamond of our celestial divine light, our I am magnificence. So thank you for being with us now. Thank you for being with us in the future. In each moment, you are celestial ocean of light. We are in the spirit of Ubuntu. Collectively, we are the ocean of eternity, majestically being the origin of divinity. I couldn't do it without you. Thank you. I commend you, salute you from my I am to yours. Hey, Chloe, come on over here, baby. You want to join the invocation? Chloe must have heard it. Come on over here, sweetie. Hold on, yo. Let me put her up in my chair. Come here, sweetie. Come on. Come on, baby. There you go. There you go. Yeah, man. Chloe literally coming over here while we're doing our prayers. Come on over here, Chloe. Come on and sit down. Okay. And as we collectively, individually, I am in Chloe too, and I am in your pets that you've loved from childhood, horses, your pet dogs, your pet cats, birds, monkeys, whatever your pets are. I am within you. I am in your pets is alive. So we acknowledge and thank you for the joy and the magic and the magnificence. As we keep our eyes closed, focusing, breathing into our I am star fire within our hearts. May we literally, like Teflon, like wax on the crystal nature of our being, forgive all life. Yes, and say together, I am forgiving all knuckleheads, big and small, every day in every way. And I ask that all of life please forgive me. And as we look into our past, because we are Yes, I am forgiving all knuckleheads from my past lives. And I ask, because underneath the knucklehead is a little kid. We're all a bunch of little kids in grown up bodies. And when I've been a knucklehead or we've been knuckleheads, we ask our past lives, millions and gazillions of past lives. Please forgive my knuckleheaded nature, no matter how big or small. And most of all, may we forgive ourselves. Because in the teachings of Carlos Castaneda, the biggest thing we have to get past is our fake ego, our sense of self-importance. And when someone comes along and slashes away with insults and injury, if we are not in our ego, we are impervious. But if our ego is sticking out like an onion and the slice of another tyrant chops a piece of our ego onion skin to show us how our thinking might be stinking, we have to remember we are not our thoughts. We are not any. And as we bring our awareness into the now, this lifetime, and future possibilities, like a ship traveling through the ocean of existence, we say, yes, I am forgiving all wave souls in this life. And I ask all wave souls in this life, please forgive me. Now and into the future. And I ask all of existence to give me the fortitude to forgive myself. Yes, I am forgiving myself. Now we ask ascended master ancestors of antiquity, the present, and the future. We say, and in love, we collectively create a circle. So imagine all of us in a circle, family, holding hands with each other, male and female, biologically. Gotta throw that in there. But ultimately, we are divine. And we invite Yeshua, also known as Jesus, to hold our hands. Mother Mary to join the circle holding our hands. We ask Saint Germain, Ascended Master from Northern California, Gatekeeper of Mount Shasta, for us to lock hands with. We ask the latest Christ born in the Congo, Simeon Toko, to join our prayer invocation, holding hands into the circle that may go around the world, around the equator. Countless millions holding hands as we call upon Sheikh Amadou Bamba, Sheikh Immat, Akhenaten, Tata, Sept, and Taboo, holding hands, Seraphis Bey, Sanat Kumara, Kotumi, Buddhas, the many Buddhas throughout time to join the circle, holding hands around our beautiful planet. Lady Buddhas. Thank you, Sister Arquette, Sister Sag. Thank you to our guests. We call on Krishna to be with us. Quetzalcoatl, Tahuti, Batam, Shashat. We call on ascended master brothers and sisters, known and unknown. Be with us on this Friday as we hold our water, crystals. We thank you for joining us. Elijah, Enoch the Ethiopian who ascended into the heavens and became Megatron. Thank you for joining us. Angel of protection, can you surround us, Archangel Michael? Have us remember you are the deflected shields of impenetrable protection day and night. Before we go to sleep at night, family, we ask Archangel Michael to surround, reinforce our aura. I am Archangel Michael surrounding us and protecting us. I am Archangel Michael protecting our homes. Yes, I am Archangel Michael protecting our family. Angel of healing, Archangel Raphael, to join Archangel Michael as they join, holding hands, going around the world, our electrical potential, countless trillions and gazillions, gigavolts of unimaginable power and magic, transforming our beautiful little pearly turquoise planet we call Earth. We ask Angel of Strength, Archangel Gabriel, hold our hand. Angel of knowledge and enlightenment, Archangel Uriel, welcome into the circle. Forces of nature, four directions, join us, hold our hand. Fire, air, water, earth, ether. And we ask all our friends and family that might be struggling from day to day. You know who they are, family. Put them in our circle of prayer today, so they may restore hope where hope may have been shaken. Restore faith. Restore gratitude. Whoever might be special in your life, family, friend, loved ones, put them in a circle. Take this time to add them to this beautiful circle, going all the way around the world. They can be in the afterlife. Or in this experience them with us. ascended masters from continents forgotten, including those that we may remember. Atlantis, pyramid cities underwater off Okinawa, Japan, Lemuria, ascended masters, ascended masters from Earth's interior. Join us tonight as we have our hands of wisdom power going around the world. Acknowledge our ascended master brothers and sisters, countless star systems, galaxies in the sky, more galaxies than sand on the beach. I am acknowledging, because we are crystal stars of eternity. We say, Ashe, Aho, Mahalo, Donada, Wado, Amen, Amen. All right. All right, so you got 3 comments here. Peace and love to everyone. I am that I am. Peace, G's. David Owen. Okay. All right. I gotta I asked my I am to guide me, and he said read something from the book. Let me adjust my mic. From the book called Unveil Mysteries. And this is page 52 in original Unveil Mysteries. And it says, O children of earth, I bring you a warning of serious import. At a time of great crisis, arouse yourselves from the snare of the senses that is engulfing you. Awake from your lethargy before it is too late. This, my brother of light, must withdraw and leave you to the experience that you have chosen and which is slowly enticing you into its many pitfalls. You have opened yourselves to the uncontrolled ignorance and emotions of the outer self. Now, I picked this randomly, like, let me just have this. I am selecting what to read, so I didn't go fingering through the book, y'all. You give little attention and still less adoration to your source, the supreme, mighty, the radiant, the majestic, the infinite cause of all that is, the creator and sustainer of all worlds. You give no gratitude to the great glorious presence, the Lord of love, for the very life by which you exist. Oh, why are you not even grateful for the blessings nature pours out so lavishly, for the abundance that comes to you through this fair land and from your own wise and unselfish ruler? You thank each other for favors, the things of the senses and form that are so ephemeral, that pass from one to another and then are no more. But why? Or why do you forget the source of all life, all love, all intelligence, all power? So we're talking about what the book is writing about is the underlying reality that brings life and vibration to our physical reality. This is like the source of water that plants grow from. That water is our I am. And it says here, people, oh people, where is your gratitude to life, for love, for the magnificence of experience that you enjoy every moment, every hour, every day, year after year? All of this you can call your own, but it has always belonged, does now, and always will belong to the one great source of life, light, love, and all good. God, the supreme, the adorable, the all pervading one. When by your own misuse of the energy of life, which is which this all pervading one showers upon you, constantly pure, perfect, and uncontaminated, you have created conditions so destructive and painful that they no longer be endured. You turn in either desperation, agony, or rebellion and call upon God for relief of your misery. This is your offering to the giver of all good in return for that ceaseless perfection which he continually bestows, pardon me, continuously bestows. Oh, let me shut this off. Oh, this is your offering to the giver of all good in return for that ceaseless perfection which he continually bestows in supreme love. The only condition upon which the one great self gives all is its right use, that it may bless the rest of creation with infinite joy, harmonious activity, and perfection. When in the depths of misery, you turn again to your source for relief from your misdeeds. You either cry in the agony of despair, or, if rebellious, blame life and the source of all good for allowing what you call injustice and wrong conditions to exist in you and your world. It is you, the little personal self, who are unjust to life. You who are unfair. You who create the misery of earth and for humanity, because it has free will to create as it chooses. Each individual, through his own thought and feeling, dares to bring into existence the discord, misery, and deformity that is expressed upon earth. This is the blight upon creation and the perfection that forever swings in the great cosmic melody of eternal song. Only mankind is guilty of making a discord in the music of the spheres. For all else lives and acts in accordance with the law of love, of life, of harmony, and of life and light. All else blends into the harmonious whole, the body of the infinite, all loving one. All other realms of life and light move and create according to the fundamental principles upon which all perfection exists, like musicians in a chorus of eternity. That principle is love. If it was not for the great selfless ones like your ruler, the great host of ascended masters, whose very keynote of existence is love, humanity would have long ago been destroyed by itself and the very planet upon it exists. So, in other words, like children, we got to be watched over because we have no control. How many people know people that's not in any control of their emotions? Running amok. The transcendent and magnificent activities of love and light are the natural conditions in which God created and expected his human children to manifest, obeying his command to love. There's no such thing as supernatural condition anywhere in the universe. All that is transcendent, beautiful, and perfect is natural and according to the law of love. Anything other than that is subnatural. The daily experience of a host of ascended masters is the perfection of God's children who are meant to live in always. Earth's children did express this perfection once in a form of cycle, which was the one golden age. So they're saying that we had golden ages, and this one isn't it, family. We are basically post golden age offspring in a post apocalyptic world. Okay? That form of civilization, that ancient perfection is older than you dream, older than you believe the planet to be. All mankind at that period lived in a similar transcendental state as the ascended masters. The whole planet when the golden age was at one time ascended masters, your neighbors, your friends, your loved ones, your relationships. The condition of misery that has followed since that time down through the ages came about because mankind chose to look away from source, love, as the plan by which to live life. So we're in a degraded state, family. Truth be told, just because you got a cell phone, you are in a stone age of everything. When the children of earth took away from love, they are deliberately and consciously choosing the experience of chaos. Whoever seeks to exist without love cannot survive long elsewhere in creation. Such efforts are bound to bring failure, misery, and let me turn this dissolution. Whatever lacks love must return to the chaos of the unformed. So its substance can be used over again in combination with love and thus produce a new and perfect form. This is the law of universal as well as individual life. It is immutable, irrevocable, eternal, yet beneficent, for creation in form exists that God may have something upon which to pour out love and so express in action. This is the law of the mighty one from which all else proceeds. It is the mandate of eternity, and the vastness and brilliance of that perfection cannot be described in words. If there were not these actual, real, permanent, and perfect conditions of life and experience, which far transcend human description, existence would have but a travesty upon the stupendous activities of life that swings forever throughout creation. There are those higher, harmonious, transcendent spheres, realms of activity and consciousness, individual and cosmic, where creation goes on continually in joy, in love, freedom, and in perfection. These are real, and much more permanent than your bodies and buildings in the physical world around you. These realms of life are created of substance that is so charged with love that they can never have a quality or activity of discord, imperfection, or disintegration imposed upon them or registered within them, because they are based upon love. The perfection of such a manifestation is forever maintained, ever active, ever expanding, ever blessing with joy that exists. We're going to read one more paragraph. You bring woe upon yourselves, which propels you into embodiment again and again in the ignorance of the senses, the human appetites, and the desires of the outer self. These appetites in the feelings. Here we go with them feelings again. Somebody made my feelings hurt. These appetite in the feeling nature of mankind are in themselves but an accumulation of energy, which the individual through his thought and feeling has given a quality of one kind or another. This misqualified energy gathers a momentum through human expression and becomes habit. You know, they say you can become, somebody triggered me. You've accumulated a backload of spiritual fecal matter, and all somebody got to do is tickle you the wrong way, and here come all your toxins. Have anybody experienced that? Put it in the comments. Habit is but energy specifically qualified and held focused for a time upon one objective. You know, I laugh when Sheikh Sufi say, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. You know, it's like you got to forgive so you don't build up that accumulation of constipation, waiting for some aggravation for you to blow out your toxic elimination. Y'all catch what I'm saying? The sense appetites of former lives become the driving forces and habits of the succeeding ones, keeping you slaves. Okay? Y'all catch this? The sense appetites of former lives become the driving forces and habits of the succeeding ones, keeping you slaves, bound to the chariot wheels of discord, lack, and necessity, whirling you through a maze of human problems and expressions of your own creation, compelling you to learn and obey the law of the one, and that's called love. Your own miscreations drive you on and on until you are willing to understand life and obey its one law, and that's love. You whirl through life after life, experiencing discord upon discord until you finally submit to the law of love. Ain't that something? That's deep. This is real deep, y'all. This is straight out of the book, Unveiled Mysteries. I'm reading from page 57. This is a compelling activity which none escape, and it continues until the outer self asks the reason for its misery and understands that its release from the experience of suffering can only come through obedience to the law of love. Such obedience begins as calm. Such obedience becomes as calm, peace, kindliness in the feelings whose center is in the heart. Its contact with the outer world must come through the inner feeling of love. Love is not an activity of the mind, but it is the pure and luminous essence which creates mind. All right? This is radical, y'all, because you got folks out here floating around talking about all is mind. I'm going to read this again. Love is not an activity of the mind, but is the pure and luminous essence which creates mind. So if you hear people out here saying, oh, mind is everything, mind is this, mind is that, free your mind, you're being misled. Y'all follow me? This essence from the great God flame streams into substance and constantly pours itself out as perfection in form and action. Love is perfection manifest. It can only express peace, joy, and the outpouring of those feelings to all creation without conditions. You know, that's the weakness right now. We love and we like, if you do this, if you do that, nah, that's not the way you're supposed to be as an acoustical musician of love. You're supposed to hold your notes from your heart of love and let the tones of love sing, regardless of the noise from the audience of disorganized, random thoughts and feelings of people outside of your heart.
You got to stay focused on your love music and not give love conditionally. Conditions if you pay me, conditions if you do for me, conditions if this you do this and you do that. That's not love. That's an illusion. All right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. If, because we're in the lowest form of humanity incarnated presently. It can only express peace, joy, and outpouring of those feelings to all creation unconditionally. It asks nothing for itself because it is eternally self-creating. This is power, family. This is a maze of power. Being the heartbeat of the supreme. Love owns all. It is only concerned with setting the plan of perfection into action in all. Thus, it is constant pouring out of itself. It takes no cognizance of what has been given in the past. In other words, it don't keep score. So all you scorekeepers, you're out of tune. Everyone who keeps score, you're dooming yourself in future incarnations, in relationships. Be mindful who keeps score. Oh, yeah. And then when they get excited and triggered, I remember back in 1945, it was a spring day in April. Scorekeeping will keep you earthbound, reincarnation over and over and over again. You play yourself. All right? Love isn't a scorekeeper. So be mindful of watch your mind, family, trying to keep score. Thus, it is a constant pouring out of itself. It takes no cognizance of what has been given in the past, but receives its joy and maintains its balance by the continual outstreaming of itself. Because this perfection is within love, forever flowing forth, and incapable of recording anything other than itself. So scorekeeping is your ticket to your self-created hell. Scorekeeping, lack of forgiveness. If somebody triggers you and pisses you off, you better check yourself, because you are like a diamond. Somebody spit on a diamond or piss on a diamond, diamond's still a diamond. There's no cavities for any imperfections to come through. Gold is still gold, whether you have it sitting on a pedestal or it's in the midst of muddy dirt, because there's no room for imperfection to integrate with it. It's gold within itself. Love alone is the basis of harmony and is the right use of all life energy. In human experience, this grows into a desire to give and give and give of all the individual's peace and harmony into the rest of creation. That's powerful, y'all. And be careful in this stone age when folks say, I love you if, I like you if. Be careful, because love, I'm going to say it again, love is incapable of recording anything but itself. So anything that's record keeping in your monkey mind is your inferior DNA of your ego. All right? People, oh people, forever throughout the ages, only enough love can bring you back to the heaven you once knew and abided in. Here you will once again embrace the fullness of the great light that gives all through love. The visiting prince. Okay, this is talking about, all right, I'm just going to skip a few paragraphs. In conclusion, within its radiance you shall live, serving through the rays of light, which are forever streaming out from those who dwell therein, until these your people shall redeem themselves by obedience to the law of love. I'm going to leave it at that. That's some powerful reading, y'all. I did a show with Brother Rich about seminal retention. And I wanted I wanted to talk about you know recipes for crystal activation, but I touched on it slightly. But one of the most important things is allow as men, you know, seminal retention. It's not. You're not jailing up your seed. You're circulating your seed to activate. Think of your men, your reproductive area as a boiler room. Think of your spine as being a steam pipe, and think of each floor in the building of your body as your chakras. So you got 7 floors, or maybe 9, or maybe 12. But all of those floors require the concentration, the pressurize your sexual passion to push past the valves and rise against the elements to actually begin to spin the blades and spin the gears and spin the turbine blades of your chakras faster and faster so that you become activated, illuminated, regenerated, inebriated, and then it goes up to the next floor like heat in a winter night or winter day. You can hear the steam coming up. And when the steam comes up, the steam pipes, we can hear the steam coming up. You start hearing pow, pang, pling, ping, in the older buildings. And people, that steam rising becomes personal magnetism. That becomes personal charisma. Like at one point, Brother Rich said, where you come up with this shit? But it's meditating and keeping my seed as a steam pressure driver for my chakras to accelerate. And boy, family, the things that we begin to unload as those chakra points in our body start to speed up. You start to get all kind of downloads depending on what you was born to do, depending on what your original design of antiquity was. As your chakras speed up, as they speed up, you see the one in the red at the bottom? That's your sex chakra. But we're in a society now that the porn religion, because porn is the biggest religion on the planet right now, because we're in the Stone Age. Porn is the greatest religion because we're living in the Stone Age. They don't want you to get past the red floor, because when you rise to the second floor, which is the orange chakra, that's your navel chakra. Above that is your solar plexus. The green area is your heart chakra. That's love. Love needs the seminal fluid from your reproductive area. Okay? And as it comes up, it becomes more powerful, more magical, more ethereal. Then it's the voice, your throat chakra, and then your crown, and then it comes back down. Like condensate. When you have hot water that rises up in a building, in the places that need heating, once it reaches the top, that water, that seminal fluid, drops back down to the first floor, the red level, for regeneration, and also super activating your chakras to spin faster and faster into miracle access to ideas and recipes, because you are literally the starship of God, and the fuel, your dilithium crystals, my brothers and my sisters, is that red chakra at the base of your spine. But you live in a society, they want you to remain a slave, and that you just swing the red chakra around while all the other chakras are starving for steam. Starving for steam. So you want to live as a slave? Or do you want to, and then come back again and do it again and have slave habits from one lifetime to a next? Or do you want to make your ascension in this life so you ain't got to come back like a yo-yo and do the hokey doke because you never got past the first floor of the basement of your red chakra? Something to think about. Don't feel bad, Kim. Listen, look. I've been feeling stuck in the red zone. It's pretty bad. All right. This is life. This is real. Okay. These is our points. And if you can't forgive, and if somebody triggers you, we got to be careful with being triggered by people. And I really appreciate Ms. Bliss when she talked about Carlos Castaneda, and she's like, "Oh, this reading is deep." But one of the things that Carlos Castaneda had to do from his teacher Don Juan is find a tyrant to destroy Carlos Castaneda's ego. That's that part of us that feels self-important, and our self-importance can destroy us, even according to the text that we just read. So when in one of his books, and I don't remember the title because I started reading this when I was in my late teens, Carlos Castaneda went to his teacher, Don Juan, and said, "Oh, I found somebody who was treating me so bad." And Don Juan congratulated him. He said, "Oh, they are so rare. That is an excellent gift you've been bestowed to have someone who literally is destroying your ego." So look where we are look where we are in America, family. We were the masters of the universe, who our home continent sunk. Everybody remembers except us. And now we are literally being bamboozled and cast self-hate, degradation. But a big part of that is ego. Got to dissolve the ego so we have the grace to forgive and move beyond this place. Because this is a dream time bubble. This is a bubble of reality that we are passing through. Just want to share that with you. And that's the message for tonight. Oh, let me see. So again, what is it? Today's Sunday. So we'll see y'all Tuesday so we can practice collective healing of each other in the spirit of Ubuntu, because we're all connected. And we assist each other on these Tuesdays for the purpose of increasing voltage. And to all my beautiful sisters, put the world between your knees and bless the world with your sacred womb prayers. And hold the world between your palms until we come together again. To remember your thoughts and feelings are the most powerful energy of creation. You are the greatest gift of creation in your spacesuit. There's lines of souls waiting to incarnate, even under the most atrocious conditions. All right. So without that, again, this is coming up in, what is this? The date of this is October. The October 1st and 2nd. This is happening in Virginia. Our brother Prophet Nat Turner having a 2-day metaphysical gathering in Virginia. And the contact information is www.natturnerlibrary.com. And the phone number is, 434-637-1230. All right. And again, Saturday, we put the banner up. Here it is. Saturday, we're having the tea party and the Xenon activation workshop. And you can get the tickets from entheogem@gmail.com, info@journeytobliss.com. This is for Saturday's event. And we're streaming. So I'm going to pick up the camera for the streaming so that regardless of where you are, you'll be able to tune in to the herbal remedies, herbal recipes that's going to be shared by Miss Bliss, who will also have herbs for sale. Our brother Marvin will also have herbs to sample and share. And those of you who will be there on site, I'm going to share the Kinkaliba Gayusa tea. I've had friends and family came in within the last week, and they just couldn't get enough of that Kinkaliba Gayusa tea family. And my good brother from Fort Myers, he took a frozen gallon back to Fort Myers because his family was losing their minds drinking the tea. And it's a really excellent combination of Kinkaliba and Gayusa. So I'm going to be sharing Kinkaliba and Gayusa at the workshop, but I'll be sharing how you could prepare it. But the main thing is sharing about that Xenon at the tea party. That's what we're going to be sharing. Let me tell you, family, we're talking about regeneration. Okay, so here's the flyers again. Thank you for Miss Bliss creating the flyers and brother Marvin. They created these beautiful flyers and crafted to harmonize amino acids, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins. Get your dose. Get harmonized healing. So look forward to seeing everybody on Tuesday. Let me see if any questions, any comments to share before we close out. Thank you, Carmen Lopez, for your words. Divine Empress says he's what? He's drinking a sour sop and receiving his vital upload. Ashe, ashe. Thank you, Carmen, for the live feedback. Oh, Renee, blessed be. I give without looking for return, like sunlight. You ever look at sunlight and say, I'll give you a teaspoon of sunshine if you give me a dime. Could you imagine what kind of reality that would be? Boy, most of us would be running around here with a dark umbrella around us. How do you keep yourself? Let's see what this question is. How do you keep yourself from keeping score if that's what you've been conditioned? Ooh, good question, James. Good question. It's a habit of a broken soul that may have come from past lives. Past life resentment carried into this one. Ain't that something? That's why we have to drink our herbal teas, drink some Kinkaliba and Gayusa, and have a crystal on and see what it feels like to forgive. That was a good question, Brother James. Thank you for that. All right, let's see what you got here. It says, Celeste Codes, love does not get a paycheck every 2 weeks. Thus it's broke. That's funny as heck. And thank you, Hollow Smoke, for your comments. All these numbers. I think Hollow Smoke is giving y'all a lot of numbers, y'all. 5, 6, 11. And then Celeste says, love is not transactional. Yeah. Thank you, Hollow Smoke. Thank you, everyone, for your comments. Let me see anybody else, even though it'd be good either way you do. Hey, it'd be lit when you be loved by yourself. Hey, man, I just asked my I am to take dominion over the show because I wasn't sure if Miss Bliss made it back all right. But, may she arrive safely. And, I have a good friend of mine, man, that, family, I want to share this. Listen to your intuition. I have a good friend, like the best thing, family, is friends that you're still friends long after the relationship, the hot and passionate stuff is over. And she lives in Morocco, and her spirit told her to take a trip home to America the day before, or a few days before the earthquake. And she lives in literally the epicenter of where the earthquakes happen. So when I woke up, what was that, 2 mornings ago, family? I woke up and saw the news. I thought of her and I texted her. She said, hey, I'm here in America. I'm with my family here. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. She said, I moved by spirit. Spirit told me, go home. I moved by spirit. You got to move like that, family. Seriously, you got to be in your zone. So all these things with beads and things I have on, like here, these beads and amulets. This is to create that bubble zone so my I am can flow, so that when people say dumb stuff to me, it just drips away like a diamond. It just drips away, because when we are fortified, and brothers, I'm gonna say this, the more your seed builds up, the less you are stressed, because it speeds up the chakras so that you generate internal bliss and happiness. And you're not fazed by ignorant people leaking from their basement chakra, because their velocity can't reach you because your velocity is higher. And we just keep our eyes on the prize. All right. And thank you for your accolades, family, but all praise due to our I am. Our I am is the most majestic. We are I am, animated through our skin suits. But beyond the skin suit, family, we are the sea of love. We are I am. You are I am. Feel it. Keep your eyes on the prize, family. Say often, I am divinely protected. Yes, I am. I am miraculously transforming day after day. We are I am kamikaze spirits. Staying focused, unperturbed by ignorance around us. We keep our I am song playing like a drum over and over and over again, forgiving our past lives, forgiving ourselves, forgiving all life, and stay in the sea of love. That's our mission. And we ask ascended masters for assistance. See what it's like to ask Saint Germain, Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba, Simeon Toko to be your life coach. Experience. I dare you give it. Say to one of the ascended masters, could you be my daily life coach? Give them 30 days. Say anything I do, whether it's spoken word or activity, could you coach me? Yo, Yeshua, Mother Mary. They will be your life coach on a daily basis. So you become crystallized. You become magnetized. Stay close to me, y'all. Y'all see what kind of mucky Maya water it is down here. Keep me close. Keep me close. Tell me when I'm slipping. When I have a oops moment, be my life coach, ascended masters. I am the life coach of me. And Sophia, I remember you, and let me tell you, I'm gonna send you something that's amazing of the Xeon nature, because it's incredible. And you know what, family? It was really deep. Y'all saw it in the beginning of the show when we start doing the I am invocation and my kitty cat came over. Amazing. 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 So thank you for your comments, family. I appreciate all of you. And we will achieve. Success is our destiny. And we are love concentrated every day in every way. And we say, Ashe, Mahalo, Tonada, Wado. Amen. Amen. And we move into the music. See y'all. Let me play this. I haven't played this in a while, family. This is the healing inspiration for the Healing Circle Tuesdays. Here we go. Thank you to all the healers, all the prayer warriors, all concerned crystal Jedi projectors. Thank you for helping to make the healing circle, the group healing grow. Thank you to all those who will be thinking about joining to make the difference. Everyone is invited to this gathering guided by ascended masters to collectively, with our personal voltage and cosmically, make the world a better place, and healing individually and collectively, acting local while we're thinking and praying globally for a better world, a better future, a better destiny. Ashe, aho. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. And want to move into the video for the closing. Look forward to seeing everybody on Tuesday. Also, look forward to, hopefully everybody will be a part of the program on Saturday. But I'm excited to share with you crystal activation recipe. And Bliss is going to share with you a Bliss tea. And Brother Marvin's going to share with you his herbal remedies. All right. So bid everybody good night. May the force be with you. Be protected. Know that you make the difference. You make the difference. And we need you.
Say often, yes, I am. Supreme shield of protection surrounding me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am remembering all I was born to do. Yes, I am. Take hold of your crystal, which will magnify your I am affirmations at least 600%. If you don't have a pistol, you better have a crystal.